this is Excel 2007, part of the Microsoft Office 2007 packages. Excel 2007 was released at about the same time as Windows Vista, but it does not require Vista to run. As you can see in this example, we are running this under Windows XP. Here is the Start button from XP. The thing you will notice, however, is that the interface has changed rather radically. We don't have drop-down menus. While these items may look like the old menu titles, if you click them, the ribbon changes below them. The ribbon is the area below the titles that is used to give us various things and various commands we can run, much like the old drop-down menus did. You also may notice we're missing a file menu. The Office button contains the items that used to be on our file menu. A couple of items to note. First is that the file format for Excel has now changed. The default is now an XLSX file format rather than XLS. If you save a new Excel workbook from Excel 2007, by default it will be saved in the XLSX format. If you wish it saved in the old format, you need to come down here and select Excel 97 2003 workbook. As well, if you wish other individuals who are using Excel 97 through 2003 to read the workbook, you will need to save in this format, or those using Excel XP or Excel 2003 can download the compatibility pack from Microsoft's website and read the items there and be able to read their worksheets. Now, options are also set in this menu, as is the ability to exit Excel. As well, you'll notice we have recent documents on the menu, and these little pins allow us to set a pin and keep items in the recent document list. When we click on the pin, they will stay in the list even if they naturally would have fallen off the list otherwise. The menu bars start with the Home menu. That contains the clipboard function, the font functions, the alignment functions, the number functions, the styles function, the cells function, and the editing function. Other items you will note is little down arrows give us access to many drop-down menus, and from time to time you will also note that we have these little down pointing arrow icons. If we click on them, you may get a dialog box or other entry point for Excel that you can use that will add items. Many of the old dialog boxes are hidden under those little down pointing arrows in the right hand corner of the areas of the ribbons. The Insert menu has tables, including pivot tables that have been redesigned in Excel 2007. Illustrations menu. Charts exist on this menu with the various formats and types in examples that come when you pull down the menus. Hyperlinks are available in their own special section. And we have various text items, headers and footers, text box, objects, and the symbols category, which brings up the special symbols that you may wish to enter into your worksheet. Page layout option brings up themes. Themes are something new with Excel where you can change the basic color. Note also that, like in many cases with formatting in Excel, as I select potential new themes, Excel previews in the workbook area below what those themes would look like. But when I hit Escape, you will notice that none of those were applied. We stuck with the original theme we had. Page setup area is dealt with here, the standard page setup items with the drop-down dialog box still available, as we have scale to fit options so we can scale our items. We have sheet options and the arrange options on the page layout menu. The formula menu gives us access to various formula items, including the AutoSum. If you paid attention closely, you may have noticed AutoSum was also on the Home menu. Some items are duplicated on multiple menus. And functions are listed here by their type, so you can look up functions by going to the function menu. We have a defined name manager. We have the formula auditing section on the formula menu, and our calculation options are on the formula menu. The data ribbon gives us access to various data functions, including external data from various sources. Refreshing and changing our connections. Sorting and filtering are available on this menu. Data tools of various sorts, including text to columns, removing duplicates, data validation, consolidations, and what-if analysis are here, as well as outline functions to group, ungroup, and subtotal data. The Review menu gives us the proofing tools, spelling, research, thesaurus, and translate, the Comments tool, and our ability to track and modify and allow changes to be made, both protecting the sheets and workbooks, sharing the workbook, and doing various other options that involve changes. The View menu deals with on-screen display. One new added view is the page layout view, which allows us to directly edit and change a header. You can do that while in this screen, and you will see them as they develop. You'll see each of the entries, and notice you can edit each part of the header. The same thing is true of the footers. This particular view, while new to Excel for Windows, has existed for quite a while in Excel for the Macintosh. Notice also that when we went to the header, we got a special new ribbon for header and footer tools. That's also something new that you will see in the Excel menus. Is when you select certain items, your tools come up. Once we exit the header and go back into the regular workbook, the header items disappear. Now we also have show hide here for rulers, grid lines, zoom functions, and various window functions along with the macro. The final option is only turned on if you turn it on by default in Excel's options, the developer ribbon, which otherwise is generally hidden. But this gives you access to code, controls, and XLM related data. This is considered to be a tab that the average user probably won't be interested in, but if you develop code or develop specialized sheets, develop macros, you will be interested in this area. Excel 2007 was designed using this new interface because it was discovered that many users were requesting functions that had been in Excel for years but were which they had never found out where they hid. By leaving the options up there on the ribbon, Microsoft believes that users will discover the functions that they can use to improve their work.